when the fire burns low and the night grows still, and all that moves is the whisper of trees and the hush of breath, that is when you hear it. A howl, long, low, ancient, not a sound of rage, but of remembrance. A voice that carries across continents and centuries, telling a story we've always known. The story of the wolf. Not just a beast of fur and fang, but a symbol, a shadow, a guide. A creature born in the wild, but woven into the soul of humankind. Tonight, we follow its trail, through myth, through dream, through flame and frost. This is the journey of the wolf. Welcome to Echoes of Myths. If you enjoy this kind of content, a like or comment really helps the channel grow and encourages me to make more videos like this. Thanks for watching. In the beginning, there is no cradle, only the earth and the cold and the breath of something ancient. From the forests of Latium, a she-wolf emerges. Her eyes find twin infants, Romulus and Remus, left for the river to claim. But she does not devour. She gives. Milk from the wild, warmth from the wild, raising not monsters but founders. Rome is born not in stone but in fur, an empire nurtured by the wild, its roots steeped in legend. For those two infants, once cradled by the she-wolf, would grow to shape the eternal city. And far across the steppe, the sky-blue wolf Asena carries a wounded boy into the mouth of the mountains. From their union, a people rise, the Turks, the riders of wind and plain. From fang and claw, from myth and milk, the wolf becomes mother to nations, not tamer, not gentler, but origin, bloodline, fire. Not all wolves are lone. Some stand beside gods. In the great hall of Valhalla, Odin sits not alone. At his feet, two wolves, Jerry and Freki, feed from the same table. They are more than beasts. They are memory. They are loyalty, made flesh. And in the shadow of mountains, among the tribes of the plains, wolves teach humans the sacred rhythm of hunt, of kin, of silence. The Cheyenne call them protectors. The Blackfoot see in them brothers, wolves who guard, who guide, who never take more than they must. In Japan, the mountain wolf is seen with respect. They call it Okami, the spirit of the mountains. At Mitsumin Shrine, stone wolves stand quietly at the gate. They ask for kindness and offer quiet protection in return. From Odin's hall to forest shrines, the wolf is always near. A guardian with sharp eyes, with strength and calm, it stands where the wild meets the sacred. But not all wolves come in kindness. Some wear our skin. In the Slavic dark, there are men who become wolves, and wolves who seem to carry human sorrow. They are called Volkolak or Vukodlak, names for those cursed to shift between man and beast. The Slavic werewolf, trapped between two natures. They do not choose this path, but once taken, it is hard to leave. Cursed to roam between worlds, human mind in beast's body, to remember family and be unable to speak their names. In the deserts of the Navajo, there is a legend more fearful than most. The Skinwalker, not cursed by the gods, but shaped by choice. A witch who becomes the wolf, not to survive, but to harm. To break what is sacred, to betray what is trusted. This is not the wolf's doing. The wolf is not the villain. It is the one who steals its shape, who wears its power with cruelty. the shapeshifter, the betrayer, the wild thing behind a human face. They remind us the danger is not always outside the walls. Sometimes it waits behind familiar eyes. Wolves live in the in-between. They are not fully here, and not fully gone, not truly tame, and never fully wild. They move quietly along the edges of forest and firelight, of life and death, of human and something more. In Japan they tell of the Okuri Okami, the sending wolf that walks behind you in the dark. If you stumble, it may strike, but if you walk with care, it watches silently and keeps harm away. When you reach your door, turn back. Say, thank you. It may be the reason you made it home at all. In the far north, they say great wolves guard the path to the spirit world of the caribou. And in the sky above, Skjöl and Hati chase the sun and the moon, always running, never reaching, forever caught between night and dawn. The wolf lives in the in-between, a watcher at the edge, a soul that walks the border, not quite beast, not quite God. It holds the line, or it crosses it, but always it reminds us that the line is there. There comes a time in every myth when the world must break, when order grows old and the fire needs air. Then comes Fenrir, born of Loki, bound by fear, his jaws stretch from earth to sky. At Ragnarok, he breaks his chains. He does not snarl, he does not gloat. He simply fulfills the fate they feared, swallowing Odin, tearing sky from bone. The end comes, as it must. But not all endings are endings. The world dies. Then it begins again. And Fenrir's shadow becomes the soil in which a new world blooms. The wolf destroys, and in destroying, makes way. So now, the fire has faded, and the trees lean close. Somewhere, out there, a wolf watches, not with hatred, not with hunger, but with memory. Because it has seen us before, raised us, protected us, tested us, devoured us. It knows the paths we take, the fears we feed, the instincts we bury. And still, it howls, not to frighten, but to remind us that we too are creatures of the threshold, not wholly wild, not wholly tame, but something in between, like the wolf. Thanks for staying with me until the end. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like or a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're interested in more stories like this, consider subscribing so you don't miss the next one. See you next time, here at Echoes of Myths.